Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Pizza Motorcast. I got a line special guest, legendary wheel standard driver, the Brewers Peacemaker, Jim Brewer. How you doing, Jim?
Great. How yourself?
I'm good. So, how's the weather out there in Ohio? Is it getting cold out there?
Oh, yeah, man. Where are you located?
Illinois.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm about 30 minutes from Great Lakes Dragway.
Okay. All right. My favorite spot.
So you got that new wheel stander up and running this year. I mean, so how'd it run for you?
Great, man. I never had it so good. I had a problem with it because it's so doggone long, and I thought I wasn't going to get it to stand up, but the best show I got ever had going.
But can you tell us a little bit about the new wheel stander?
Well, it's a 33 Willis, pickup truck wheel stander with a 420, oh my goodness, 426, 454 cubic inch Hemi supercharged, standing real high in the air, runs about 145, 47 by our top speed. The speed limit is not allowed to run to 150, so we're not a really fast car, I don't think. I was at Norwalk Raceway, and I slowed the damn thing down, so I never heard no one at a track official telling me to slow the car down. He said if he wanted a fast car, he'd get one of the funny cars, 300 miles an hour. But he wants my car with the wheel stander. As long as I can keep it up, slow as I can go, he have more time to talk about me as I go down the track on two wheels. So I thought that was amazing. So this year he booked us already for 9 to 5. I think it's sometime in August, I think it is. To put me with another guy. He's going to see who can keep it up the longest. And he's going to see who can stand it up the highest. So we probably have a pretty big show coming up in July.
Yeah, I miss those days when you used to have all the wheel standers going side by side, man.
Yeah, that's true, right? Something to see.
There's not a whole lot of you guys left anymore.
No, it's not. We're about the oldest one in the business.
We just lost Ernie. Ernie Petit just passed.
Yeah, I heard that. I just got news of that. How long ago? You said last year?
Yeah, I think it was August this year.
What happened to him? Was he sick?
Yeah, I forgot what they said he had. Oh, it was something from when he was in the war or whatever.
Okay.
Not gangrene. It's the other thing. Maybe you know what I'm talking about.
I remember something with the Army.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any kids?
I believe so.
I hadn't seen him in a while. Was he still racing?
Yeah, as far as I know.
Okay. He's an all right guy.
So, Jim, how many different versions of the Brewers Peacemaker have there been throughout the years now?
Yeah. About 8. I think we had two Cadillacs, 3 Cadillacs, a little spaceship looking car we made. He's about one of the fastest one. He'll go 140 miles an hour in second gear.
Wow.
So then we had a car called a Mangusta type body car. It looked kind of like a vet. And we had a Ford Econoline. We had a Dodge like a little red wagon. We had about 8 or 10 of them.
Nice. So let me rewind the clock with you, Jim, and ask you, how did you get into drag racing?
I was in what we call a fast car, which wasn't too fast back in the days, 125, 130 miles an hour, door slammers, and I crashed 3 of them. Being a country boy, you hit the old wood, 3 strikes, you out, So once I crashed the third car, I told my wife, we're not going to do this no more because I feel like my time ain't long. And so we stopped racing for 1 year. Started in 1962. And Little Red Wagon came to town. Then at the same time, it wasn't but two of them. Little Red Wagon, him on his last. He was in demand for them cars then because it wasn't but two of them. So he came to town off the drag raceway. And he went down the track in that thing and turned around and came back down the track, showing off. And he let it down too late coming to the starting line. And man, he cut the devil trying to stop that thing. He grabbed the brake handle and the one handle and spin it around in the middle of the track trying to stop it, keep him going through the fence.
Oh, wow.
I thought he was doing it intentionally, but he was a nervous wreck trying to stop it. Wow. And that truck was sliding around and around, so even, no leaning, no whatnot. And I told my wife, I said, look at that car. I said, we're going to build one of those. That sucker won't turn over. I didn't think they'll turn over the way he was doing, you know what I mean? So anyway, he got finished racing, and I took a good peek at it. Wouldn't take no piece of paper and get home, because I'm going to build one. I got to my garage the same evening that that's what I looked at. The next weekend, he was at Dragway 42. I right there again. Doing the same thing, but my pride would not let me take a piece of paper. I'm looking at this doing thing, and he see me. So, like I said, my pride wouldn't let me, so I go home and get what I look at. Next week, he was at Norwalk Raceway. I was there again. He see me. He's a young man. He said, I see you all over my truck for the third time. He said, but you'll never do this. I said, no. He said, no, you can't do this. So I grabbed me a piece of paper, drew me a little sketch. Came home and got busy. Built one and crashed it. I had a gas station in the neighborhood. Tested it in my yard. It went through the glass plate of my showcase. Built another one. And by that time, it was 4 or 5 more guys had my same mind. So I met Little Red Wagon 10 years later at Union Grove. And it was about 10 of us there then. And that tape had the little man goose up there who would run 104 miles out second gear. So by that time, Great Lake, what's the guy name? Broadway Bar. He wanted all the wheels there. He put me in Chicago in the black neighborhood and the guy used to run Dragway 42, Jack Ummentrout. Put him in different places. And Arnie Prater was there also. Put him over here, that was there. Make a long story short, he had a 3-day display for us. And we come home every evening to the motel and we eat dinner. Little Red Wagon make sure he gonna be the last but come in. Nice little sporty guy, you know him. He comes in at the last minute, 8 or 10 of us around the table. He says, waitress, you can feed us now, Little Red Wagon. No, Bill Maverick Golden's here. And Jack Ummentrout, man, that teed him off. Next evening, we did it for 3 days. The next evening, he did the same thing. Jack told Arnie Petty, all this stuff, I'm the littlest wheel standing in the business. I was the only black in the business, and Jack was the fastest one in the business. So when Jack told Arnie Petty, he said, "It's a fight with that sucker, and I'm gonna knock him out if he do it tomorrow." Sure enough, Red Wagon, the lad will come in, he did the same thing. And Arnie Petty would say something to him, just talking, trying to get an argument, or Jack told him. And Jack got up and hit Bill Maverick and knocked him across the floor and started kicking him. And I grabbed him, Jack don't do that. Jack's a big dude, about 240, 250. I put my hand around his waist from the back, trying to hold him. And he was slinging me, man, had me in the air, slinging me all around in the building. Wow. Get the hell out of the way. Who the hell you think he was a peacemaker? And that's where I got the car name from, Peacemaker. And Bill Maverick, that come to be good buddies then. So that's how I got started.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, speaking of Ummentrout, Hold on, I had a message from Toby. He said to make sure I ask you about the time the rear end came out of your car at the Grove.
Yeah. Do you know the guy called Ken Nelson?
Yeah.
Okay. He did my welding, and I was a wild man. I used to lead the line when I lead the line so hard that the whole back end, the whole wheels come in the air, and when it land, it's spinning so hard. At the same time, we had a heavy car there. That little man Guster, we had and crashed it and built a Cadillac, which was heavy. And I lead the line so hard and try to turn over on the wheel, try to step on the wheel bar. The wheel spinning in the air when it land, it got a hold, man, and threw all that wheel in the loose. It made a mess. So like I said, those are the days when everybody was at Union Road. That was the embarrassing situation. Yes, indeed. I didn't remember who all was there, but you did say Toby was there, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Toby had a Chevy, 55 Chevy. Jack had a Barracuda or some kind of Chrysler car. They used to run. The boy, I don't know what.
Wow.
But like I said, those days was good old days.
Yeah.
But now it's so expensive today, and it's you do what you do.
Yeah, and then Toby also asked me to ask you about your thoughts on Kenny Nelson.
About what?
About your thoughts on Kenny Nelson, because he was a good friend of yours.
Yes. Nelson and I, we built 2 cars, so had 2 trailers, had 2 dealers. We bought the trailers from the same place. You don't get nothing. So this one time, Nelson went to the one track, track wheel, and the lady thought it would be a big 18-wheeler. If you kept coming in here this time of night, this time of evening, with that little old thing, you know what I mean? Man, I thought that was the prettiest little truck. And I'm thinking, you come in with a big wheel stand. She said, Miss Evans, a big wheel stand would break your track down when I come out of the air. He said, no, this is a small scale, but it looks so good on picture. So it do. And I had a gas station. I had done pretty good, so I took my check that she gave me and gave it to Nelson to pay his house note. And Nelson and I was...
Well, Jim, what's your greatest memory of Broadway Bob?
By who? Nelson or
No, Broadway. What's your greatest memory of Broadway?
Oh, my greatest memory of Broadway Bob, he didn't want to be the superstar. He was the superstar. Broadway Bob wear his long chain, and he would do anything for a show. That man jumped on the nose of I think the name of it
the Green Mamba.
Green Mamba. Yeah. He went down the doggone track. That's my memory.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Doug Rose, Green Mamba.
Doug Rose, right on. You know. Yes, he do.
Sitting on the front end with a beer in the hand.
Yep. I didn't know he had no kids until after he passed. Yeah, that's her. Really, thanks a whole lot. She done much better. She had a couple of bad setbacks. She had a heart attack. She had 2 heart attacks, a stroke, and kind of like messed her memories up a little bit. But she hanging tough, and she can remember long time stuff, but short. Now I would be surprised. 2 days from now, she won't remember sitting here talking to you. Thanks for everything. And she said, thanks for everything. Right. And then sometimes, man, she talk to you, and you say, ain't nothing wrong with this girl. Yeah, getting old, I hate getting old, Jim. That's all I can tell you. I know you're a lot older than me, but I'm 51 now, but I'm feeling a lot of aches and pains now, Yeah, my youngest kid is 49, and the oldest one is 65, I think. And but truthfully speaking, man, I don't really lie to you. I don't have a pain nowhere. I take a 5 millimeter, blood pressure pill. That's it. I'm not. I can't do the thing I used to do, but I can walk 5 miles right now.
No.
Yeah.
Now, Jet Car George said that you gave him a 8x10 picture of the car off the wall of your holler when he was a kid.
What I'm doing.
And he said he still has that picture. He showed it to you. He said he showed it to you at Muncie, Indiana.
Yep. Yes, indeed. Yes.
The white caddy.
Yeah. What I've been doing. Yeah. Have you ever gone to Muncie?
No, I've never been there.
Yeah.
Jim, after all these years of doing this, what still keeps you passionate about doing this?
My passion to keep it going?
Yeah.
Man, I teach you like that. Don't read the lie to you. If I should happen to get a headache in bed or something, I might get a cold, you have a headache, and you might stop by. How you doing? I'm doing okay, and you talking, I don't feel so well. And you say, will the car run? I go, yeah, start up right now. And you say, let me hear it. I go ahead and start that car, man. I have another headache. That car takes everything away from, it makes me feel like a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tell my wife she number one, and the car number two. She said, "No, sometimes I think that car number one. I'm number two."
So every time you get behind the wheel stand, you feel like a kid again.
Say it again.
I said every time you get behind the wheel of the wheel stand, you.
That's right, exactly. Another kid again. That's for sure.
That's awesome, Jim.
It is. It definitely is. Yes, indeed. Man, it's just fun. Man, that doing thing will make you cry. You enjoy it so well. Yes,
So let me ask you this, Jim. What was the experience like the first time ever going down a track in a wheel stander?
Going on the track in a 4-wheel car, but they can't see you in the car. But like I said, that's the way the car goes. The car goes so well sometimes, according to the wind, until it's nothing to do in it. It's stupid speak. You think I'm lying to you. I can take you to the track in my car right today. If you could fit in there, and 3 times down the track, you go down the track the 4th time yourself.
Wow.
Biggest problem when you leave the line, especially when you try to race, you don't think got quite a bit of horsepower. When you leave the line, now you're going to mash it, try to keep up with the next man, your wheels be spinning a little bit, zigzagging, and that's your biggest problem, leaving the line. But once you get in there, it just smooth sail. There's nothing to it, truthfully speaking. I don't tell the fans that, but it's nothing to driving a wheel stand, but keep them wheels straight. But there's one more thing I'm going to tell you. If you drive a wheel stand, you're going to crash a wheel stand. You got to crash it to learn